Times like these, everyone could use a hand. But we stand around fighting over memories of the promised land. It's so hard to tell if this is heaven or hell, and I can only measure by degrees. But it's sure getting warm around here in times like these. Times like these, do I really need a billionaire who gets off every morning trying to tell me how he's treated unfair? Then I have to pay as the rest of the day we get divided into them and the we's. Oh, I find I'm losing my mind in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go, they're here then they're not. Every day I'm getting sick of losing something that I haven't got. I'm gonna try to run until the whole thing's done, and I just hope I don't end up on my knees. But Lord, it's getting harder to stand in times like these. Like these, I wish I had a place to hide. Instead of coming all together, we're just adding to the great divide. I hope and I pray nearly every day I can somehow get my troubles some ease. But I gotta say it ain't looking good, not in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go, they're cold and they're hot. I'm just trying to keep the world from changing me to something I'm not. Well, I want to do my labor, hold my girl and help my neighbor, have a little hope for my dreams. Is that too much to ask in times like these? Yeah, I just want to do my labor, help the world and love my neighbor while I keep it on my joie de vivre. But it sure feels hard, darling, in times like these. I could use just a little bit of help in times like these. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 58, the final episode of Alone Together Tuesdays. What an incredible trip this has been, what a journey. 60 weeks ago, I think we've taken 2 weeks off, so 60 weeks ago, we turned on the live stream. I think it was just on Facebook and did our first Alone Together Tuesday show, and then we started adding all the different formats, and 58 episodes, and this is our 58th one. So I'm so incredibly grateful to everybody for being here. tonight and all the nights before. So thank you. Get settled in. We're focusing on my What It Is record tonight. Allison's going to come out and sing some with us and with me, with us. Y'all are singing at home. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to try not to be too emotional here, and we'll get through it, but I'm looking forward to this. So if you got any friends you think want to be a part of this, go ahead and send them a line. Let's bring them in, and but if they miss it, we can always watch the replay. Yeah, we'll talk more about everything in a bit, but let's go ahead and start playing some music. I used to tell it all to you, but now I don't want to say nada. Nobody wants to hear the truth. Yeah, they only want to hear you say what you oughta. Did you have a cigarette? You know I quit a long time ago. Maybe it was 98, and maybe I will never know. No, nobody wants to hear the truth. They only want to see a show. And maybe you should stop asking about things you don't want to know. You used to call me bad boy. We used to run all over town. You used to call me James Dean, but now all you want to know is when you're gonna get straight. All you wanna know is where the hell is the car. All you wanna know is why you home so late, and who'd you leave at the bar. Oh no, nobody wants to hear the truth. Oh, they only wanna see a show. And maybe you should stop asking about things you don't wanna know. The lies begin, I don't know, but I remember when I used to tell it all to you. Now I don't want to say nada. Nobody wants to hear the truth. Yeah, they only want to hear you say what you oughta. Did you have a cigarette? You know I quit a long time ago. Maybe it was last night, and maybe I will never know. No, nobody wants to hear the truth. They only want to see a show. Maybe you should stop asking. Maybe you should stop asking. Maybe you should stop asking about things you don't want to know. Things you don't want to know. Song I wrote with Charlie Mars, good pal, and one of the more colorful characters I've met on my journeys, my travels. Yeah, we're not going sequentially tonight because Allison's gonna come in and we're gonna get all her songs. She sings on 5 of the songs on this record, I think. She also co-produced the record, so I'm gonna do all those in a block. So we're just gonna go in random order tonight, but it's okay. I'm gonna do this song. I play it differently solo than I did when I recorded it. There's been actually several variations of it since I wrote it, but did kind of a rock and roll version of it on the record, which I love. It's fun. I made a music video for it, and I really dig it. But the more I play it, the more I feel like this particular sort of approach is appropriate for the subject matter. So this is called Times Like These. In times like these, everyone could use a hand. Instead of standing around losing ground, fighting over the promised land. And it's so hard to tell if this is heaven or hell, and I can never measure by degrees. But it's sure getting warm around here in times like these. In times like these, do I really need a billionaire? Just taking on my time, trying to tell me how I treat him unfair. Oh, then I have to pay as the home of the brave gets divided into them and the we. Oh, I find I'm losing my mind in times like these. Yeah, they're coming to go, they're here and they're not. Every day I'm getting better at losing something I haven't got. I just wanna do my labor, love my girl and help my neighbor while I keep a little hope for my dreams. But it's sure getting hard, brother, in times like these. Times like these, I wish I had a place to hide. Instead of bringing it together with us widening the great divide. I hope and I pray at the end of the day that I could somehow get my troubles to ease. But I gotta say it's not looking good, not in times like these. Yeah, they're coming to go, they're cold and they're hot. I'm just trying to keep the world from turning me to something I'm not. And I'm gonna try to run till the whole thing's done, and I just hope I don't end up on my knees. But it's sure getting hard to stand up in times like these. I just wanna do my labor, love my girl and help my neighbor while I'm keeping on my joie de vivre. But it's sure getting hard, brother, in times like these. I could use just a little bit of help in times like these. Yes, I could. And I got it. I got a lot of help from all y'all. Man, you know, when we first started this show, I was thinking it would go on for a month. I mean, I didn't know how long the pandemic was going to go on. I didn't know how long I was going to be out of work. Didn't know anything. I just knew I'd flown out to Seattle to start a tour with Anders Osborne that I was really looking forward to on March 16th, I think. And we played the show to half capacity, and the next day we canceled the tour. And I got on a plane and flew right back home. And I thought, yeah, it'll be a month, 6 weeks. And when I realized it wasn't going to be that, I started doing these shows, yeah, but I had no idea. I had no idea it was just going to keep going and going. And I didn't think this would be sustainable past a certain point. I mean, I was just blown away with the generosity of everybody. but then I thought, surely it's going to fade. And it didn't. It kept getting bigger. We started getting more and more people and built a little community here, I think. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very humbled by that. So thank you all for being a part of that community. There's so many folks here. I'm seeing, I see Connie Kleiber and Stephen Jules Rubin, who was late to the game, but more than made up for it in the commentary. Curtis Snell, who else we got here? Buzz Livingston, Susan Ramirez, maybe Susie. There's a lot of folks I'm probably leaving out, but Craig Nixon, Lydia Manuel. Anyway, just a ton of folks, and I'm just so grateful they show up week after week, and to everybody. So let's see, a little housekeeping while we're waiting on Allison to join us. This week the postcard is, let's see, where do we go with it, is this. It's the cover of my What It Is record. Anybody who contributes to the show will get one signed and personalized and sent to them if they would like it. And if you don't have any money to do that, or times are hard, you can sign up on our mailing list. I think Callan's passing it around. There's some kind of deal there, and I'll send you the card, no charge. So I'm just grateful you're here. And for folks who contribute $30 or more to the show, I'm going to send out a set list signed and a signed lyric sheet of American Dream, and this sticker, which is really cool. Callan came up with, and yeah, says it all. And yeah, that's for folks who contribute $30 or more. And I wish there was a way to just send the sticker to folks. I would do that. I just don't really know how to mail it. I can't afford to mail it to everybody. I have to get envelopes and stuff. Anyway, these are first world problems, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, okay. Well, let's keep on going here. Next song is one I wrote by myself. I ate a pot cookie and laid on the couch and was just playing around with words, having fun, playing word games. And I came up with the idea, well, I can't remember that. I can't remember the idea I came up with. Let's see. It's no eternal mystery. You don't need a hard-earned clue to know why some men do their damnedest when a half a damn would do. And I remember writing that, and I thought, I'm just gonna turn this into a song. I don't know what it's about yet, but I'm gonna make it something. And I did eventually. It took a minute, but this is called If I May Be So Bold. It's no eternal mystery, you don't need a hard-earned clue. So why some men do their damnedest when a half a damn would do. There's a lifetime in the distance, and it's filled with love and gold, and I will find it yet if I may be so bold. Yeah, some men do the conqueror, and some men do the wheel, and some will do most anything to have the way they feel. And some like giving orders, and some like to be told, but I will make my way if I may be so bold. Bold enough to make a difference, bold enough to say I care, bold enough to keep on trying even when the will's not there. There's a whole world out there waiting full of stories to be told, and I either call and tell them all about me so bold. Hey! The boys were emptying their glasses as a true believer's will, with what I guess these days passes for a good time or a thrill. And they're trying hard to convince you but I don't believe your soul. So I'm gonna step right up if I may be so bold. Bold enough to make a difference, bold enough to say I care, bold enough to keep on trying even when the game's not fair. There's a whole world out there waiting, full of dreams that can't be sold, and I heed the call and live them all if I may be so bold. Whoa! Country towns and swallowed up the sea. I've wrestled with the question of just who I aim to be. I've been dealt hands I had to laugh at, and some hands I'd love to fold, but I will play them all if I may be so bold. Bold enough to make a difference, bold enough to say I care, bold enough to keep on trying even when the will's not there. Bold enough to make a difference, bold enough to give a damn, bold enough to keep on moving, or to stay right where I am. There's a whole world out there waiting, full of stories to be told, and I heed the call and tell them all if I may be so bold. Yeah, I tell them all if I may be so bold. I'll tell them all. I may have to repeat some of the words or forget some of the words, but I'll tell them all. Well, oh, good Lord. That was like a Kramer entrance. Come on in. Come on in, everybody.
Hey.
Hey. So this is your spot. I got you a spot right here.
Okay.
Can you make it?
Henry's gonna have a seat.
All right. All right. Well, it's a party. We got John Henry. It's a crew. And we got my wife, Allison Moore, who was also the co-producer on this record, which I was very honored to have her on it. Welcome.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay. This is our last Alone Together Tuesday show.
It's been quite a run.
It has. It has. I don't really know how to do it justice with words, but just trying to express my appreciation and wonder that we've made it happen. And all these folks supported us for all this time. 60 weeks, 58 shows in 60 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Alice, you used to be doing your shows. You have a Sunday, soul-soothing Sunday songs shows.
Yeah, I had to skip this week's. I was supposed to do one on this past Sunday, but I just could not get it together with everything else I had on my plate.
Yeah.
So I had to reschedule that, but I will do one on July. The first Sunday in July.
First Sunday in July.
Yeah.
You can catch
And
Allison.
then
And I usually jump in for a song or two.
Then every other Sunday until the end of summer, and then I'm going to have to take a hiatus because I have a book coming out, and you have a record coming out, and John Henry will go back to school and all that.
Yeah.
It'll just be...
Yeah, we got a busy fall.
yeah, a couple things going on.
Couple things. Well, let's play some songs. You got 5 songs on this record that I think you co-wrote or sang on, or both.
All right.
So.
Well, let's do them.
All right.
God, it's hot in here.
It's got to be. I can't turn the AC on. It makes too much noise. I'll be sweating by the end of the night.
Where's your like chalice of fans?
My chalice of fans.
Yeah.
I don't know who you think you married. I don't have a chalice of fans.
I don't know who you think you married, but I don't need a chalice of fans in every single room.
Woo! All right.
It's just, I turned 49 yesterday, so that's all I have
to
say about
How about
that.
a happy birthday for the birthday girl?
49-year-old women require fans. A fan with this. What is this?
That's a picture of the night I met Guy Clark.
Heavens.
Yeah.
What a crew.
Yeah.
Jeez, where in the
Van
world?
Zandt,
Where
John
is
Lomax.
this?
It's outside of Houston.
Outside of something.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You ready?
What are we doing?
I asked you where you'd been, and you said none, yeah. None of your business, don't you ask no more. You said if you would do a better job of listening, then maybe you would understand why I'm at the door. You just had to paint the front porch ceiling turquoise. You said that's the way we do it in the South. And you claimed it keeps out all the evil spirits. And sometimes I can't believe the words coming out your mouth. But I try because I want to know your heart the best way that I can. Through the laughter and the pain and the sometimes just insane. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. Sometimes we'll pretend like we're strangers out there meeting up for the first time. And I'll be a doctor or a secret agent, just hoping that you laugh with me as I throw out my lines. And I used to tell myself that I had it covered, that everything was where it needs to be. But then you showed up and you looked me over, and now I see, oh I see, now I see, darling, I see. And so I try because I need to know your heart the best way that I can. For the laughter, for the pain, for the way you call my name. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. I asked you where you've been, and you said none. None of your business, don't you ask no more. We co-wrote that one with our friend Adam Landry. Mm-hmm. And that's the first song on the record. Maybe my favorite song on the record. I don't know. I really like the recording. That particular one specifically. Mm-hmm.
It's good.
John Henry agrees. All right, let's see. What else we got? Let's do the first song that...
What all have you done?
I've done Times Like These, Things You Don't Want to Know, and If I May Be So Bold.
I love this record.
Well, thank you. Mm-hmm. You were a huge part of making it. How about we do this? This is the first song that you and I wrote with Adam. Mm-hmm. And it may be the first song written for this record. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Little did I know when we wrote it that how all this would end up, but I like this one. You look like a tragedy that just hasn't happened yet, and I've been on a losing streak and I'm trying to forget. You act like you were meant to be, like country songs in Tennessee. Baby, I need to believe, 'cause I want you so bad. As you say that you will, but I know you won't. Yeah, I know you won't. I know you won't. Be there. You got leaving in your eyes. Oh, and I don't wanna see it. It'll turn your promise into lies, no matter how you try to keep it. And now I'm standing at the edge of town, the bell heavy as the sun goes down. So tired of going round and round, I wanna take you at your word. 'Cause you say that you will, but I know you won't. Yeah, I know you won't. I know you won't. Be there. You feel like a memory of something that I've never known. Somebody who could take me there, somebody who could take me home. You say that you will, but I know you won't. Yeah, I know you won't. I know you won't. Be there. Be there. Be there.
Hey, buddy.
That was Be There. One of my favorite things about that song is I can't remember when this was. I think you brought this word to the table, bell heavy, which is this fascinating word. It's a beautiful sounding word, bell heavy, and it literally means heavy belly. And so it's sort of Cajun.
That's Creole.
Creole.
It's a Creole expression.
Yeah, and
It's like that homesick feeling you have in your stomach.
yeah.
My best friend calls it the pit. She said, I've got the pit. When you have like that pit feeling in your stomach. But
Yeah.
there is an actual term for it.
Yeah, which I like. You know, you can sum up a lot with that one term, the bell heavy. Anyway, so it became one of my favorite words when Allison told me about it, and then then we got to use it in a song. So that was a double bonus. All right, let's see.
A double
Here,
one?
a double bonus. It was a bonus that I learned the word. You can use that as a fan. That might be more effective
Then your Guy Clark.
than my Guy Clark.
The night
photo.
you met Guy Clark.
My one
Photo.
time, one night.
I'm sorry. Are you worried I'll ruin it?
Yeah, you get your
I'm
thumb right
sorry.
on Guy's face.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. All right, well, let's see what else we got here. Here's the record. I think we're giving away.
Couch fort.
Couch Fort. I think
January's
we're giving
like
away
Couch Fort.
CDs of this record for people who share the show. There's still time to share. It looks like we got a nice audience here.
Getting under the cushion.
So if you share it or like it in the comments, or just do something. You send some positive energy. Callan will pick it out, and we'll give away. Let's say it's our last show of the forever, so we'll give away 10 CDs tonight for folks who share it. Callan, that's a lot, I know. But if you can find 10 people who share the show or who do something positive.
My nose is itchy. What's going on? You don't have that?
I don't know. No.
What is it? I'm sorry, I just interrupted your pitch. And just I'm dying over here. What's the deal? What's in here? I don't ever come in here. This is his.
It's the doghouse.
He calls it the studio, but it's really his man cave. It's supposed to be for guests.
And it is sometimes.
He took it over.
We just don't have a lot of guests.
I mean, it was COVID.
It was COVID.
Yeah. John Henry's under the couch cushion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He is completely disappeared. That's got to be hot. We got 2 great songs here to sing. I forgot. There's a lot of songs on this record I like. Let's do this one. This is one that we wrote with Matresa Berg, and Kenny Chesney recorded it.
Jesus and Elvis.
Not long after.
I think this was one of the first tunes we recorded. It may have been the first tune we recorded, like with the band.
Yeah.
For this record?
No, I sang on a demo of yours, Chasing Down the Wind. Kenny produced a demo. Remember?
Yeah, I'm talking about when we started this record.
Oh, for this actual record?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
I
this
see.
was the first song we recorded with the band.
Oh, maybe.
Because I remember being in the control room and trying out different approaches, and y'all did at one point a sort of up-tempo approach.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I had the idea to combine the two. So that instrumental section was born from y'all trying to find the approach for Jesus.
Rick, sometimes in writing and in the studio, like when you're writing a song, sometimes maybe it'll be, you're doing this thing, and then you turn it into just completely turn into minor chords or a rock song or something, completely flip it, and then those lyrics take on a different meaning or kind of get you out of that rut. And sometimes in the studio too, you'll have this thing you do. I've found this a lot. And then sometimes it can just be joking around. You start kind of doing some kind of thing, and in this case it was we went double time, but it kind of unlocked something. The song was just a little more one-dimensional, and this really opened it up in a way.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like that's what it came to life, because then the movie started.
Yeah. So this is I've told this many times, this intro, but this is a song about a bar in Austin called Lala's. And the story that I had heard at the time, it's got Christmas lights up year round, and there's a jukebox in the corner with nothing on it past 1968. And the story that I had heard at the time, I asked around to find out what was going on, and what I heard was that Lala had a son who had gone off to fight in Vietnam at Christmas time, and she promised she wasn't going to take those lights down until he made it back home. And so that was the inspiration for this here. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. Lola built this joint in '67, and her boy went off to fight on Christmas Eve. In a war nobody won, she lost her only son, and now everything he loved is what you see. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. Lola told him Jesus loves the sinner, and his daddy told him the music saved his soul. Between the drunkards and the band, it's a fitting promised land for the King of Kings and the King of Rock and Roll. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. All right. So if you need a shot of Dickel or redemption, where the Delta meets the Sea of Galilee, get washed in the blood of the Mississippi mud. Come all you non-believers and you'll see Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. By and by, Lord, by and by. By and by, Lord, by and by. All right.
So I looked back and I just saw 2 feet come under the cushion
The cushion is now, you see the top of his head.
and grab the iPad and pull it back under the cushion. Hey.
All right, everybody, welcome. If you're just joining us to episode 58 and the final episode of Alone Together Tuesdays. I'm Carll, this is my wife Allison Moore, and for this episode we're playing through my What It Is record, which Allison co-produced along with Brad Jones. Yeah, bittersweet to wind this down, but so incredibly grateful for everybody who supported all these shows. And I sent out a post today. We were able to give, I believe, just over $27,000 in the last 16 months to various charitable organizations or individuals in need or who lost work. And that's all thanks to y'all. So just incredibly grateful. And
It's amazing.
It is. It's really...
Y'all are cool.
We should make that shirt. Y'all are cool. Or we just say I'm cool, I guess. Or Hayes and Allison say we're cool. I don't know. We can worry about that another time. But anyway, a portion of tonight's proceeds will go to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Tennessee, providing meals for folks in need. They're doing a lot of good. Yeah, that's the deal. So I guess we're about halfway through here. Let's we got 2 more songs with Allison. Let's keep playing them before the Fort Builder decides he's got other things on his agenda. This is one that you and I wrote together, and it was an interesting evolution. This song, it took us a while, but I'm real happy with how it turned out. It's called American Dream. Before I play it, I'm going to put the lyric here just in case. Not that I have ever forgotten a lyric, but Allison sometimes, yeah.
Well, this lyric was, if I recall correctly, a very last minute.
Yeah, like
finish.
literally the last minute.
I recall being in the control room of the studio, and I had my computer open to a Google document where we had the lyrics to American Dream, and you were in the next room.
Yeah.
And we were going back and forth on this Google document trying to finish the lyrics to this song.
Yeah.
And it's
a very 21st century way
a
of
very 21st century way of writing a song.
it.
But that was our last day in the studio.
Yeah, we had to multitask.
We had to finish the vocals, and you hadn't landed on the lyric yet. So that's what I remember about the song. And we originally cut this at Jason Weinheimer's place in Little Rock.
Yeah.
Jason Weinheimer played bass in Sissy Band.
Mm-hmm. We cut several of these songs.
And has a great studio in Little Rock. And the first version of this was a great band. It was John Fulbright, Jesse Aycock, Joe McMahon, Jason, and
I can't remember the drummer, but he had played with Leonard Cohen. I remember that.
Carll. Anyway, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
This is terrible. I'm embarrassed.
Anyway, we recorded this song long before the actual record. It was completely different version.
Yeah. But what remained is that string part.
Yeah, we had a string part, which I won't really be able to recreate, but we'll with just me on the acoustic guitar, but we'll try here. American Dream. I lit the fire, poured out the bottle, asked the moonlight what it might have seen. If it answered, I can't remember. I fell down into the American dream. I've been too long in the devil's workshop, so I'm driving a backbone to change the scenery. Here comes the horses through purgatory. They go down into the American dream. Summertime sunshine, shine on me. Won't you show me where I'm going? I found an old friend in El Dorado, like Harry Dean Stanton on a driving screen. Tumbleweed blowing through Paris, Texas. He fell down into the American dream. Sun-bleached dresses waving from my clothesline. Come Saturday evening, I have a place to be. I'll pick some flowers to take to her mama. I fell down into the American dream. Summertime sunshine, shine on me. Won't you show me where I'm going? I leave in San Francisco, New Orleans. I can hear that rooster crowing. Spit and polish the ancient story. Love and glory, gold and greed. Nothing changes, even if it wants to. We go down into the American dream. We go down who's there. All right, that was American Dream. And yeah, one more song and I'll let you out into the cool summer evening.
Okay.
But thank you, baby, for co-producing this record and for doing all these shows with me. You've done a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
It was nice to have a way to connect with people, and also it was just cool to have it going on in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
For a minute.
For a minute, yeah. We will never forget this. And yeah, there definitely was a bonus to, after 20 years of playing a show and then going to get Whataburger or whatever I could find post-show, to be able to do the show and then walk 20 feet across the backyard to sit down at my own table for dinner with my wife. That was special. So, all right, well, we're gonna do one more, and we also have Magic tonight. That wouldn't be a Alone Together Tuesday show without Magic, so we got that coming up. So stick around if the music's just not doing it for you. My son Eli has contributed some magic, and a really cool one. Actually, I can't wait for y'all to see it. It made me tear up. Yeah, well, let's do this song. This is the title track. There's another one that we wrote together, and I like this. I feel dumb quoting my own lyrics, but I'm gonna do it anyway, or our lyrics. But the chorus of this has sort of resonated with me a lot since we wrote it. And it's, what it was is gone forever. What it could be, God only knows. What it is right here in front of me, and I'm not letting go.
Do you remember when you started that? Because I remember us working on that together, and sort of, I remember looking at it and because you had it in like a longer.
I had a thing that did not make as much sense. I had the what it was, what it is, what it could be, but you took it and actually gave it a point. I just thought it sounded cool, and you sort of broke it down.
I keep getting I keep getting comments that I should do something with this editorial.
Your editorial abilities. Yeah,
like,
it's funny. We have people come over pretty regularly,
this.
And they're like, Allison, can you help me make something of this? And she's like, do this and that and that. And they're like, oh, thank you. And that's kind of how I am. That's why she's co-produced 2 of my last 3 records.
That is one of your least favorite things about me is my ability to size something up and like sum it up in one sentence.
My least favorite thing?
That's kind of one of your least favorite things about me. When I'm talking about you, you don't like that I do that. But I think this is a good example of how that comes in handy. If I can, pare it down real quick.
It's a great skill. It's the delivery that
is
the issue. Yeah.
I can be quite terse about my.
Your bedside manner can sometimes. You doesn't mean you're wrong. Your assessment is not wrong.
Matter of fact.
Yeah. Sometimes I need a little buttering up or a little softness when I'm told whatever I've done wrong.
Where does that expression "buttering up" come from? You're about to be eaten, like something's about to be put into you as far as grease.
I think that's it. I think.
Is this a
I think you're about
situation? Like, what does that mean? Where does that come from?
I think something's about to be put into you. Is the.
It requires, you gotta get greased up.
Gotta get greased up, yeah. I think it's softening up. I think you butter up the bread, it sort of softens it. I don't know. This is not really my forte.
I'm gonna Google it.
I think you should come back and tell us before the night is over what it means. Although I'm sure, knowing my fans here, there's somebody who's gonna have told us what it is. Although there's like a 5-second delay, so.
Let's see. Somebody tell us. Somebody Google it, so we'll know. Where does butter up come from?
And while they're looking that up or typing it out, well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Well, that's okay.
Well, that's an entirely different thing.
What was I going to say? While we're talking here, for anybody who contributes in any way or signs up for the mailing list, we're going to send you a postcard. And if you contribute $30 or more, remember a portion of which is going to, I think that lamp may be about to go. I see feet.
I see.
$30 or more will get the postcard, a lyric sheet, a signed set list. That's from a while ago, but that's the idea. It'll look like that. A lyric sheet of American Dream, the song we just played, and this very cool sticker that Allison and Callan and I came up with. 58 episodes, 1,182 songs, alone together, family. So,
that's a sticker?
That's a sticker. It's pretty cool. And there's something else I was going to say. Yeah, whatever. Let's play that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not talk about butter anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We never did get an answer, though.
Did anybody say?
No. But I only have the YouTube chat.
Oh.
On Facebook, they're probably all over it.
They're going wild over there.
Too empty and the damage done too deep to stay here for the breaking of the day. My compass is in pieces and I don't know what I see, but I'm not sure it matters anyway. Just what it was is gone forever. What it could be, God only knows. And what it is right here in front of me, and I'm not letting go. Just across the border from what I used to be, I still hear the slamming of the door. And the future holds a promise it doesn't have to keep, but it might not need keeping anymore. It's what it was, gone forever. What it could be, God only knows. And what it is right here in front of me, and I'm not letting go. I try to make my plans and then set out like a fool toward the sea. And every wave that crashes rearranges all the sand and puts another path in front of me. What it was is gone forever. And what it could be, God only knows. And what it is right here in front of me, and I'm not letting go. What it is right here in front of me, and I'm not letting go.
This came sailing across.
Came sailing across. I saw a can.
Hey, boo boo.
Of,
Are you hot? You ready to go?
a full can of soda come down as well.
Come on.
All right.
Or you want to hang out? I can leave you in here.
Y'all can kick it here if you want.
Let's pop. What? I
It's
can't.
hot. You can't. Yeah.
Lordy.
Well. All right. Let's take a magic break. We'll let Allison and John Henry escape. But thank you, baby.
You're welcome, baby. Thank y'all. Y'all are fantastic.
All right. I'm going to let Eli do his magic here. This is really cool. Let's see. Make sure I got the right date. Bam.
Oh, sweet.
That's sweet. He's never shown his face before on the thing.
Oh.
He always just does his hands. I mean, they've seen him because we did the Purple Building.
Yeah.
Or on the road. We did. It's funny. I think about it. This has gone so long because we did a show in D.C. We did a show in Michigan. We did a show somewhere else. Nashville, North Carolina.
Y'all went on that kind of trip last.
Yeah, we went on a road trip last summer.
Yeah.
And then we've had 2 or 3 Purple Building shows, and then one where he was here. So anyway, that was really cool though.
All right. Well, we're gonna. Well, I don't know. You may have a co-pilot here.
Okay. All right.
Bye, y'all.
You want to send Winnie in?
I think she's out here. Yeah, because I kicked her out because Willie had to eat.
Yeah.
She's out here in patio.
All right. Well,
Winnie, you want to come say hey? Come on, girl.
Wouldn't be.
She's in the worst mood today.
She has been in the worst mood.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, it's been not
Will
great.
you hand me that glass, please?
The what? The glass? Yeah, yeah.
John Henry, you staying, boo-boo?
Apparently.
Do you want your iPad back? Don't throw it and hit pop in the head. Like you hit me with it. See him sailing over.
All right.
Let me leave the door open, the little air in.
Yeah.
Come on.
Might be okay.
Close up in there.
All right. Thank you, baby. Okay, I'm going to do a song here that I wrote with Lolo. And we had started it. And
Here
it was
she
just,
is.
oh, there's my girl. Come on, Winnie. Come say hi. I guess there's no way for people to see it. You want to come up here? What do you got? And she's out. She's like, it's too hot for me in here. Yeah. Anyway, this is one that we'd written originally about her being a woman in show business and some of the issues that she ran into. And right after we started it, Charlottesville happened, and I remember watching in horror at what was going on there. And we got together and tweaked it a bit and made a video for it aimed at the folks out there marching around. It's called Fragile Men. Fragile men, I wish someone could hide you. I wish someone could guide you through these most difficult of days. Fragile men, they all try to scold you. Now there's no one to console you when you don't get your way. The whole world is exploding, and I know it feels so strange. It must make you so damn angry. We're expecting you to change, fragile men. I don't think they respect you. How the hell can they expect you to be what you don't want to be? Fragile men, they're all out to get you. Nobody wants to let you see what you want to see. must make you so damn angry. We're expecting you to change. Fragile men, they're debating all your history, unraveling all the mystery. Oh, and that just isn't fair. Fragile men, you're bleeding on the sidewalk, dreaming of a beanstalk that will get you out of here. Fragile men. There's a lot of them. All right, everybody. Well, we're getting close to the end here. We got 2 more songs to go. I hate to say goodbye, but I'll probably do a pop-up show every once in a while, maybe on a Saturday night. It'll be interesting to see, like, if anybody shows up on a different time zone. I don't know when that'll be. In the meantime, though, I haven't told my patrons yet, but on Patreon, I have a show this month. I still got to get the date and the time out to them. But if you want to see shows in the future, for sure, just go ahead and sign up on Patreon, and I do them there from time to time, as well as put out music and a lot of other stuff. So, yeah. I want to do a song here that I wrote with Adam Landry, who a lot of y'all know from these shows. He's played many times with me, and he wrote this song with me. He had the idea, and at first I didn't know what to make of it, but a lot of times I find this happens. Somebody will have an idea, and I think, well, that's crazy, but I'll do it just for fun, and then I end up really enjoying it and getting into it, and this was one of those cases for sure. So this is called My Wild Pointy Finger. My wild pointy finger, it wags and it wiggles. It's always serious, it never giggles. And even when the rest of me is trying to get some sleep, my wild pointy finger is out on the street. I got a wild pointy finger. It points at the theater and accomplishments of man. It points at all the problems that it don't understand. It points at Parisians across the sea. It points at anybody who thinks different than me. If you're marching to your own drum or kneeling in the news, my wild pointy finger's probably pointing right at you. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I've got a black glove just to keep it hidden. I figured pointy finger wouldn't know what is missing. I went for a walk on a crowded street, but it just kept a pointing at everybody it meets. If you're marching to your own, I've got a finger sitter, I'd leave him at home. But my wild pointy finger's got a mind of his own. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I've got $10 counting digits like most other people. I can build a church, but I can't hold the steeple. And none of them stand up and do exactly what I say. But the one by the thumb, it just points all day. I can't be a poet, and I can't be a star. I got no eye for beauty, and I never learned guitar. You'll just be disappointed if you're waiting around to see. 'Cause my wild pointed fingers never pointing back at me. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. Can't remember how to end it. All right. Well, it's a bit of a mess in here. Maybe this is appropriate that we just end with a tornado. All right, I got one more song and a few more things I want to say, but let me just. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. I think I just showed my butt crack. That was. Oh, God, we have to put an R rating on this situation now. I'm sorry. I should have broke my rule. I never stand up. And it didn't even really do any good. It's still a mess back there. I want to thank Frank Phillips, John Torgensen, John Yurkovich. I think I'm getting that pronunciation right. Just more folks that have really supported the show through here. And yeah, just there's so many folks, and I'm sorry if I leave anybody out. And really significantly, somebody that I have to thank, I can't thank enough, is Callan. She wasn't on this when I started, but about a month or two in, I kind of parted ways with management, and I was just doing this on my own. And after a couple months of that, I met Callan, and she agreed to work with me. And those of y'all who come here regularly know her. She's always interacting. She does the chat for me during the show. She addresses a lot of the postcards, and a lot of them, all of them. I used to, but then I hired Callan, and my life got a lot easier. And she's just been the glue that holds us all together, because I don't think I could have kept it up without her. So Callan, thank you. Sincere debt of gratitude. Very appreciative. So y'all all give Callan a big thank you, and send her some love. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just, again, very grateful. It has meant the world to me, y'all all being here. And I hope you've enjoyed it and gotten some entertainment and maybe some solace out of it. I know it's been a really difficult 16 months. We lost a lot of legends. Some of us lost family, jobs, careers, livelihoods, connection. And that's been a real big part of this for me, was that connection. I mean, it has financially kept me alive. The thing I did disappeared, and I talk about this all the time. The thing I did disappeared, so I'm very grateful that I was able to find a way to make a living through this. But also, I wasn't leaving the house much, and the thing that I've always done, I wasn't able to do. And so to be able to see folks on here, play music, connect, see the comments, see the same names on the postcards week after week, hear your stories. We did a lot of shows where y'all sent in your stories and told me what was going on in your life and made requests. I felt like I got to know a lot of you, and it made me feel less alone. So I really appreciate that. I'm gonna close this door for the last song, and yeah, thank you, everybody. I've seen you at the window, I've heard you at the door. I felt the world convince you could even up the score. Watched you carry all the memories from a life that came before and then went away. But I will stay. I remember how you told me you felt it all might fall apart. You barely made it into this world, and you've been fighting from the start. And it's not easy to believe, but I will protect your heart in every way. I will stay. Warm rain on the water, lone star in the night, brave dreams to hold on to. It will be alright. And it's hard to keep believing all the stories you've been told, and to watch the way you try, babe, is a sight to behold. And sometimes you will get angry, and sometimes you will get cold, but that's okay. I will stay. There's a ghost in every garden and a lock on every door, and all of them remind you of the ones who came before. There's a pain in every memory you don't have to hold no more. Now the summer sun is fading and the autumn's in the hall, and if time would just stop moving, that wouldn't bother you at all. But your story isn't finished. You got so much more to say, and I can't wait. So I will stay. I will stay. Yeah, I really wanted to end on that note, but I was looking down and I just realized that there's a song I forgot to play. So I'm gonna do that one too, if I can remember it. Sorry, that was sort of like a perfect ending space, but I can't do the record and not do the song. So let's see if I can find it. I should have just ended right there. Let's see. It's Fragile Man, American Dream. There it is. Okay. All right. This is a song that, yeah, it's Encore. That's what it is. Thanks, Buzz, for making it my forgetfulness sound intentional and cool. This is a song that Alice and I wrote. It's sort of our story. Let's see if I can remember it here. Columbus Avenue and 87th Street. My heart was racing when I got the word that we would meet. Ah, baby, it was a beautiful thing. A summer thunderstorm, we had to run and hide an empty phone booth, a tangled up and stopping time. Ah, baby, it was a beautiful thing. The world stopped turning every time I heard you call my name. I had a feeling that nothing's gonna be the same. You were a bon vivant, I was a libertine. We let a fight like neither one of us had ever seen. Ah, baby, it was a beautiful thing. That size 2 pencil skirt, riding up your thigh, back of a taxi cab. Good Lord, you blew my mind. Oh, baby, it was a beautiful thing. You've been living like a queen for a long, long time. Darling, could I be your king? Would you be my bride? Then came the 12th of May, it was a big affair. You wore a perfect dress and everyone we loved was there. Ah, baby, it was a beautiful thing. I said, hey now, baby, it was a beautiful thing. Alone Together Tuesday, I'm out. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all take care. I hope to see you on the road sometime soon, out there in the world beyond the screen. And again, I'm so grateful. Thank you for allowing me to do this, to come into your homes, to come into mine, meet my family, let me play my music, and be a part of our lives. I'll never forget it. So, with that, I'm out. Y'all take care. I was mistaken, my dear. There was never any reason to be cruel to you. Your heart is breaking, I fear, and I wish there was some little thing that I could do. I know perhaps it seems to you as if I didn't care, and I hate it's me who showed you that the world ain't always fair. Can't take it back and make it better, and no words will explain the choices that I made along the way. Stood by through all kinds of weather. With my new clarity, I can see you deserved so much better. I was selfish and certain that the world would understand, and I never realized what it means to be a man. So I left you with excuses and a debt I can't repay for the choices that I made along the way.